Hello and welcome to another edition of Charch Chat here at Open Sports. I am Paul Charchian from LeagueSafe.com. It is a sneak attack running back style as we look at the Week 3 matchups. We'll give you 3 running backs that you can either pick up off the waiver wire, or guys that are normally on your bench, you can put into your starting lineup this week. We begin with Sammy Morris going up against Miami, probably on a roster at this point, but a great start in large part because of injuries to the other running backs on the team. Especially Lawrence Maroney appears will not play, and it's very likely that Lamont Jordan will not go as well. They're not practicing. Don't believe that either is going to play. And even if they did play, Sammy Morris has still been scoring. You know, he scored in Week 2 last week despite gaining 0 yards. Had 8 carries, but still scored. And that actually means of his last 7 starts, he has scored 5 times. So, a very proven goal line guy. And you know what? That works for most of us. How about Michael Bush going up against Buffalo? He came off the bench last week with 16 carries for 90 yards and a touchdown in just a half of work. Okay, granted, he was playing against the Chiefs, but still, tougher defense this week, but still a very good opportunity with him. Justin Fargas has got the groin injury. Darren McFadden's got the toe injury. They're calling it turf toe, which is always a bad sign. He's wearing a metal plate in his shoe. That doesn't bode very well. Michael Bush, even if he doesn't start the game, he'll definitely be heavily involved in this game, and a good opportunity here. Buffalo very tough to pass on, and the Raiders don't like to pass anyway, so it's going to be a lot of running in this game for the Raiders. And then lastly, Pierre Thomas, somebody we talked about in the preseason as a solid sleeper, and he didn't do a lot in Week 1, but Week 2, he got a touchdown. I haven't seen great running out of Pierre Thomas yet. Still think that Reggie Bush, who isn't running the ball very well either, isn't going to be the answer on the ground. So we're increasingly of the opinion here that Pierre Thomas is going to have to start shouldering more and more of the workload. And, he did score last week. He only had the 6 carries. I just think you're going to see him get into double-digit carries here going up against Denver. Denver's allowing a lot of points right now, and, Denver's also allowing 4.8 yards per carry. That's a terrible rushing number through 2 games of the season. So Pierre Thomas, the last guy, it's probably the order I like him in. Sammy Morris, then Michael Bush, and then Pierre Thomas as 3 sneak attack running backs that you can look at starting here in Week 3 of the NFL season. Funny, we already got injury situations in a lot of these places, and a lot of these guys that went undrafted are making an impact already at the running back position. All right, so there you go. Thank you for watching Charch Chat here at Open Sports, and good luck in Week 3.
So you think you can tackle a pro? There's only one way to find out. Click on fantasy at opensports.com.